just want to slide it up on the board. Anyway, don't drop it on your foot. Just steady everything.
Yeah.
Steady it. Like that. But anyway, stop. Watch your feet. There, watch your feet.
Pretty sure we broke all the health and safety rules right there, Glenn.
Did we? Threaded. So hopefully this will fix the problem. There's not a lot of room for a tap wrench in here to retap the hole, but a 1/4 inch extension looks like it'll fit on there nice, and then I can stick the tap wrench on the square end here to make that work. Take the chips out. We don't want chips getting in there, so we'll keep cleaning it out every little bit just so that we don't have any chips end up in the bottom. Seems like it's threading pretty good. You can see the chips in there that we're trying to keep out of the bottom of the engine.
What's the most important part of this step?
Just going very carefully and not breaking the tap off. Keeping the threads lubricated. You do about half to a 1/4 of a turn, and then you back off to break the threads or break the chips, and then do it again. And just don't force anything, because if you force it and you break one of these, that's a real bad day.
This is causing a whole, this will be a whole new set of threads in there. Like it reworks the threads that are in there to like this new pattern.
The hole wasn't threaded all the way down. It was only threaded at the very end here. When I pull this out, you'll be able to see the original bolt here. The threaded area was only about a 1/2 inch long there, and they're just stripped out from being used so much because this is just aluminum. You'll be able to see the new threads are deeper in the hole that we'll be able to grab onto. And
it doesn't change the diameter of the hole at all?
No, because the hole was initially drilled in the casting, the root depth or whatever it is of the tap. So we're just chasing back further down a portion that was never threaded initially. There's 2 drain holes on here, and this one, for whatever reason, was threaded quite shallowly. And if you look in here, you can see where the old portion, the threads aren't even hardly anything left, but you can see where the new threads are deeper in the hole.
Oh yeah, cool.
For the new bolt. But I got to get the chips out of there now if it's deep enough. I was hoping I wasn't going to have any chips in there, but I've got chips, so I'm going to run a little bit of arsol right through the...
Oh, just drain it right out like the oil.
Yeah, it'll just go in this hole and then just tip it and run it out. Yeah, it's going to be okay.
Fits nice and snug.
Yeah. The threads are good. So these are all metric. I had to buy a metric tap. It's an M12 1.5. So there's a pretty good surface finish on this part, and I've just got some copper washers that I'm going to stick in there, and that should that's the closest, tightest fit I could get. Buying one, that'll be good enough. I could have made one at home, but it was like $250 for a couple of these or something, so that'll be our sealing thing there. Don't try just using an O-ring on there because it won't work. It just squishes and falls apart. See all the filings we got out of there. That's what we wanted to have happen.
That's a lot of filings.
Yeah, that's why we're doing this. I'm trying to avoid having filings in the bottom. They're all concentrated around the hole, so they're not. They shouldn't. Like I say, they're aluminum, so the magnet won't work to catch them.
Ah, the smell of my childhood.
Is that what it is?
Cleaning parts. It's gonna be out of Varso.
I got another thing.
Pretty far off on your side.
I'll put another paper down, and then I think we're probably enough for this side. I'm not sure if we have to thread the other side too or not. We'll see if the threads go deep enough.
This is the other side, and I guess it needs
It too.
rethreaded too. Though the threads look better than, not quite as stripped out as that other side. Here, let's take a look at them. Almost look like they're uneven or something anyway. I don't know. Yeah, that's just the way the oil's kind of sitting in her. Also, it doesn't go very far in there, does it?
Instead of pulled off from being tightened on the on the side we haven't done yet.
Wow.
They've just sheared off from being over tightened.
Also, you have dentist tools here? We could save a lot of money just cleaning our own teeth, you know?
Yeah. There's some things you should get a professional to do. Maybe this is one of them. Just want to make sure we start right. There we go. Cross thread it. Might be a metric tap, but it's still got a 1/4 inch head on it.
Things are so confusing here in Canada.
Sorry.
Nice. What kind of oil is this?
530.
530. Not synthetic.
Not yet. We'll put synthetic in it when it gets colder.
Glen said he was glad this repair worked because we weren't sure. Otherwise, we'd have to try and drill that hole out, and then things wouldn't line up properly. All right, get this filled up and put it back. shoulders were so sore. Alright, which side's gotta be out?
That's
Jesus, we should have just left it. Home sweet home. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. See you in the next one.